What's going on, guys? It is Saturday morning and I've been very busy all week. But today I'm going to be doing some running, going for 10 miles today. Not sure how long it's going to take me, but we'll see what I'm at the end of the run. I've already stretched. Once I get to the front here, I'm just going to start my run. And I don't know, I'll try to get some clips of scenery or something during my run. But alright, I'm about to lock in. Alright, so today I had an arm day. Started off with some shoulder press on the Smith machine. This year my focus is to bring up my shoulders and triceps a little more. I feel that I've been very focused on my biceps for as long as I could remember. But you have to keep in mind that your triceps are the biggest part of your arm. And having big shoulders also makes you look a little bit bigger. So I'm going to try to have an arm day each week moving forward. I do have one upper body day where I hit chest, back, and a little bit of arms. Of course I'm hitting legs, but with these longer runs that I'm having, honestly my legs are absolutely destroyed. I woke up this morning and my legs felt like I had the most brutal leg day of my life. Definitely feeling sore. But anyways, here I'm doing some lateral raises with some 25-pound dumbbells. My main focus when doing these is to get my elbow to about shoulder height. The one mistake that I see a lot of people make when doing these is that they try to get the wrist way beyond shoulder height, and it's really not in that lower part of your arm that you need to focus on, more of the upper arm to keep that tension in the delts. After this exercise, I moved over to an adjustable bench, set it to incline, and I did some skull crushers here. This one I did superset with some upright rows, as you're going to see in a little bit. If you're new to the gym, I would definitely recommend having a spotter. If you're doing skull crushers, this exercise could be pretty dangerous. It's literally in the name of the exercise, a skull crusher. So if you're not careful, you could hit your head and that shit could probably fuck you up. For this one though, I did do 3 sets of the skull crushers and the upright rows. And my rep range for the skull crushers was 8 to 10. And my rep range for the upright rows was 12 to 15 reps. Let me know what some of your go-to tricep exercises are in the comments below. I'm definitely open to trying out some new exercises, but honestly, sometimes I feel like it's better to just keep things simple. I was thinking about it recently and I'm like, these old school bodybuilders got really fucking big without doing all this overcomplicated shit, you know? So for the most part, I do try to keep my exercises pretty simple and consistent. If I'm being honest, most of the time the reason why I switch up my exercises is really just for my content. I don't want it to be too repetitive. Just like this video here, I haven't had one arm day or one fully arm dedicated day. So I was like, hey, why not just switch it up a little bit, start focusing on arms a little bit. I mean, I could definitely use some more shoulders, some more triceps, even some forearms to be honest. So that's really the goal, is to start to bring up my weak points. I feel like I have somewhat of a decent base. I mean, I'm not looking crazy. I don't have a ton of muscle, but I do have some muscle. And now it's time to focus on bringing up the rest of my body to make me a little bit more proportioned. And hopefully I don't have to be 200 pounds of muscle to look good. I could stay somewhere between 180 to 190 pounds because I feel pretty good at this weight. My goal really isn't to be a mass monster. I want to be lean, I want to stay healthy, and of course, I want to look good. So those are really the goals here. But lately I have been wondering, do I really need to look super crazy to make it on social media? A lot of the time we think that we have to, but I don't think we have to, honestly, and I want to see if it's true. So I just want to get in pretty good shape, continue making my videos, continue posting my shorts, and hopefully with some time my social media accounts grow and I can make something out of it. Now originally I was making these YouTube videos to kind of go over my social media journey as far as my Instagram and TikTok account go, and I did just want to give you an update today. I'm about 5.5 months into posting, and while I haven't had a crazy amount of growth, my account has been growing lately. I've had a few videos get a good amount of views, and normally views don't get you followers, but lately I have been getting more followers. When I started my Instagram account, or when I started posting on my Instagram, I had 170 followers and I'm up to 350 followers right now. So I've pretty much almost doubled my follower count. My YouTube channel is at 105 subs, I believe, and my TikTok account has kind of plateaued at 107 followers. If I'm being honest, I feel that growing on TikTok is not as easy as it used to be. If you're not paying for views on their platform, you're not getting any, and I'm definitely not going to be paying for views. Anyways, I did some posing after my workout, so this is what I'm looking like right now with a pump, some decent lighting, nothing crazy. So now it's time to head home and have some breakfast. You see what I'm having for breakfast, some protein pancake topped with some Greek yogurt, banana and honey. Then I have some eggs with scrambled egg whites on the side. But it is 12:30, I haven't had any food yet, so I'm gonna get this food down real quick. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next one.